art fight is finally over, so let's do a mini recap of all the art I did this year. As always, the links to art fight and the YouTube pages mentioned of the people below are in the video description and in the pinned comment. My first ever art fight attack was of a friend of mine. We'll call her Maggie. Like her, this is also her first art fight, and that's why I decided to attack her. This character is called Lavender. She was made about a week before art fight, so not much is known about her. This art definitely is not my best work. It was a bit rushed as I was trying to get it done on the first day of art fight, and I didn't really know what to draw her doing, but I think it turned out alright, and I tried my best, so I think that's what counts. The second attack was of my friend FEISH. I think that's how you pronounce her username. She has a lot of characters, so I decided to attack the one I was the most familiar with, Anchovy. She is a water genasi cleric in the D&D campaign we played together, and considering how much I know the character compared to the other ones, I felt more comfortable drawing her. Plus, I really liked the character ever since she was telling our group about the concept, so I was waiting for an excuse to draw her. And you might have noticed, unlike the other attack I made, this was a digital painting. I decided that the characters I attacked that didn't have a human head or body would be painted digitally, whilst the others would be in line art. That brings us to our third attack. So the story with this attack is kind of funny because this character, Eden, is actually male, but in the Discord server with the character's creator, xinstarro, requested for her character to be drawn as a cat girl, specifically this character. So, yeah. 2 other people agreed to do it, including the last attack I did for art fight. She also did an attack on this character as a cat girl. So yeah, I decided to jump on board to the train because why not? I thought it would be fun. So yeah, I started this attack on Friday night of the first week of art fight, then finished it on the Monday of the second week of art fight, which was July 7th for reference. Now this is where things start to get a bit weird because I did 5 attacks in total this year. And you know what? I started and finished the last 2 attacks on the same day, July 7th. Now, I know what you're thinking. First, that's very quick. And second, why didn't I do any more attacks? To answer that question, I got a bit of art block after that, but then after the art block ended, I ended up doing more art, specifically a Venti, which the video should have been posted of that already, and Human Dur in art, which I have no idea whether it's out already because I haven't completed it during the time of recording, but they're both Genshin characters, and if you know Genshin characters, they take a long time to draw due to how many details they have, so yeah, that's why I didn't do any more attacks, plus I didn't actually know who else to attack, so yeah. And with that explanation out of the way, let's go to our second to last character, Fall, made by my dear friend Fallart, who just so happens to be the DM for the D&D campaign FEISH and I are playing in. So Fall mainly draws animals, or as Art Fight calls them, ferals. So I wanted to draw one of her non-human characters. The one I decided on is what I believe to be her main OC named Fall. Surprisingly, this isn't actually my first time drawing a fox because before I started YouTube, I had this fox Fakemon OC thing named Carrot. Yeah, it's a mix between the words carrot and root. I'm the type of person who laughs at puns, okay? Like Sinnoh's jokes from Genshin. But though it isn't my first time drawing a fox, I can't deny it has been years since I last drew one. So I got a couple of reference images studying fox anatomy, so I drew fox in a more realistic fox proportions, I guess. This drawing surprisingly took me only an hour and 1 minute to complete. I think that's my record for the fastest digital painting I've completed. I don't know why I completed it so quickly, and I don't have much left to say about this drawing, so let's move on to the final drawing. This character's name is Shinuko, and is made by Mr. Meow, one of the people who also decided to draw Eden as a cat person. It is also her first art fight, so she didn't add much about Shinuko in her description, and Mr. Meow didn't exactly have much time to set up her art fight due to the fact that she joined after art fight had already started. I mean, I believe that she made her account before art fight started, but she wasn't really familiar with the site until after it had started. So I had to get creative with the rest of her clothes because I wanted to make a full body attack. And if you haven't noticed, all of my previous attacks are full bodies, so that's why I decided to do a full body attack. I was having a bit of trouble with the face because I had started pretty late in the day and I was already getting a bit tired, but in the end, I think it turned out well. So that's it for my art fight experience this year. Though I didn't participate for the entire art fight, I did really enjoy it, so I will definitely participate again next year. Do I regret not participating the whole way through? No, I don't. Personally, I think it would have only hurt my art if I pushed through doing it even if I wasn't feeling up to it. Plus, I wouldn't know who to attack anyway. I had already gone through everyone in my personal hit list and there were too many options among the random characters. That was my experience with Art Fight this year, and I'd love to hear your experiences in the comment section below. As always, the links to the Art Fight YouTube pages of the people mentioned in the video will be in the description and the pinned comment below. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye!